Queen in good spirits despite health concerns forcing monarch to pull out of engagements. Queen Elizabeth II remains in very good spirits despite suffering from reduced mobility, the monarch's unofficial biographer has claimed. This comes in the aftermath of reports that Her Majesty, 95, is now largely confined to a wheelchair. After a spate of cancellations and engagements carried out virtually by the Queen, entertainer Christopher Biggins claimed the reason she's not doing a lot of the events that she should be doing and cancelling them is because she is in a wheelchair. He claimed, "She doesn't want to be seen, she's very proud. She's our greatest ever monarch. It's so very sad and I hope she is able to make her anniversary celebrations." Robert Hardman, who has penned a number of books focused on Britain's longest reigning monarch, described the Queen's mobility as something of an issue now. He added on GB News, "I'm told by those very close to her that she's in very good spirits." He added that although the Queen's movement may be more restricted than when she was younger, her mind remains absolutely, as pin-sharp as ever. He called reduced mobility inevitable at an advanced age, pointing out the Queen's longevity at just shy of 96 years old. He claimed that, despite the monarch's age, being seen to be well and present for the public would be a crucial consideration for her. He said, "She is the Queen, she wants to be seen as the Queen. She wants to look the part." Adjustments for the Queen's mobility have also been made at Balmoral in Aberdeenshire, where a new lift that can accommodate a wheelchair has reportedly been installed. Her Majesty also quipped during an in-person engagement last month that her mobility was not quite what it used to be. Using a walking stick at the engagement, she remarked, "Well, as you can see, I can't move." The Queen additionally axed her planned appearance at the Commonwealth Day service earlier this month, with sources again chalking this up to reduced mobility. Skipping the Westminster Abbey service, she requested the Prince of Wales take the reins for the annual celebration. A Buckingham Palace spokesman said, after discussing the arrangements with the royal household, the Queen has asked the Prince of Wales to represent Her Majesty at the Commonwealth service at Westminster Abbey on Monday. The Queen will continue with other planned engagements, including in-person audiences, in the week ahead. But the Queen continued to show a keen interest in Commonwealth events, with Mr. Hardman insisting Her Majesty will be closely following the progress of the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge this week. Prince William, 39, and Kate, 40, are on the second leg of their royal tour of the Caribbean, spending another day in Jamaica. Mr. Hardman said, "William and the Duchess would have had a chat with the Queen before going on this trip, to the Caribbean where she is the Queen of all of these countries and they'll have a chat when they come back." The Duke and Duchess, who have just spent several days in Belize, have arrived in the Caribbean to a mixed reception. The couple has shared jubilant images of the royals getting stuck into new skills in the Belizean jungle, and glittering at a special reception after visiting ancient Mayan ruins near the border with Guatemala. However, the royal entourage was met with vocal protests in Belize from local residents, and similar opposition from campaign groups in Jamaica ahead of their arrival. The Duke and Duchess cancelled a visit to a village in Belize after local residents protested against their arrival as the first stop on the Platinum Jubilee tour. Then, just before the couple jetted from Belize City to the Jamaican capital of Kingston, protesters in Jamaica called for an apology from the future rulers and for reparations for the British role in slavery. Opaladiza, who helped put together the protest outside the British High Commission building, joined the chorus calling for the monarchy to acknowledge and make amends for the slave trade. Mzadiza called William and Kate beneficiaries, adding, "They are, in fact, complicit because they are positioned to benefit specifically from our ancestors, and we're not benefiting from our ancestors." On Wednesday, William and Kate met with Jamaican Prime Minister Andrew Holness and his wife, who said the country was very happy to host the Duke and Duchess on their royal tour. However, Mr. Holness added their trip was an opportunity for issues to be addressed with the backdrop of vocal protests in the country's capital ahead of the couple's arrival. He told the couple, "You will have seen the spectrum of expression yesterday. Jamaica is a very free and liberal country. The people are very expressive and I'm certain that you will have seen the spectrum of expression yesterday, which as you would know is unresolved." Your presence gives an opportunity for those issues to be placed in context, put front and center, and to be addressed as best as we can. Mr. Andrew Holness and his wife, who said the country was very happy to host the Duke and Duchess on their royal tour. However, Mr. Holness added their trip was an opportunity for issues to be addressed with the backdrop of vocal protests in the country's capital ahead of the couple's arrival. He told the couple, "You will have seen the spectrum of expression yesterday. Jamaica is a very free and liberal country. The people are very expressive, and I'm certain that you will have seen the spectrum of expression yesterday, which as you would know is unresolved. Your presence gives an opportunity for those issues to be placed in context, put front and center, and to be addressed as best as we can."